Hi, my name is Ruth, and this is my older sister, Stella. We grew up with a family of 5 children on a ranch in southwest Montana. We're no longer from there. My sister's from Ocean Shores, and I'm from Pullman, Washington. But it seems like when the 5 of us get together, all we do is talk about the good old days back on our farming ranch in southwest Montana. So we went to a Cowboy poetry gathering in Lewistown, Montana last year, and so we've started putting some of those reminiscences into poetry. So this is our first attempt at this, so please be gentle. And that said, my poem has nothing to do with farming, has nothing to do with cowboys, and has nothing to do with the Old West. However, I think that it's something that all of us can relate to sooner or later. I'm looking for something. I can't seem to find it. I'm looking for something. Where can it be? I'm looking for something. What could it possibly be? I enter a room and then wonder why. I stare into a cupboard with glazed look in my eye. I answer questioning statements with a puzzled refrain. If you told me that once, would you tell me again? I meet new friends and then don't remember their names. When I meet them again, it's never the same. Is this what aging is all about? Losing things till you want to shout? Always looking for something that seems to be lost? Names, thoughts, tasks, or something already tossed? We all go through stages with the passage of time where we're asking those questions with no reason or rhyme. What is my purpose? Why am I here? Where am I going? How long will it take? Will I make a difference? What difference will I make? But those aren't the questions that I'm asking now. No, nothing so deep and profound. I know that the answers are many. Well, wait a minute, excuse me. My questions are easy, and if memories allow, I know that the answers abound. I just want to know where I left my keys. Nothing's where I left it. It's all quite a teaser. What was I saying? Can you tell me, please? And who could have put this book in the freezer? I used to be known for my rhetorical wit. My accomplishments and skills were many, but with the passage of years has caused quite a fit. Now my comments and answers aren't many. I'm looking for something. I can't seem to find it. I'm looking for something. Where could it be? The something I'm looking for is who used to be me. And then my sister wrote this poem that I'm going to read and has a little bit different take on the same theme. It's called Getting Old Ain't Hell. Wait for that golden age, so then you just wait and sit. As told by a wise old sage, like gold, you must look for it. We have heard about old age. It is called the age of can'ts. Can't read small print on the page. Can't fit into skinny pants. Can't bend over to tie the shoes. Can't be picked for a pro team. Can't do much in young folks' views, but we're more able than we seem. Oldsters can be eccentric. That means doing as we please. We do the things that we pick, shirt tail flapping in the breeze. We're all done with peer pressure, crazy or not, we'll claim it. We're not copycats for sure, our thing's all ours, every bit. We like to smell the roses, don't wait until tomorrow. Not as someone supposes, our way come joy or sorrow. We don't strive with things to prove, they don't expect much from us. We don't have mountains to move, enjoy life, no extra fuss. Young folks work with flash and show, coffee breaks and time to rest. Working steady, oldsters know ways to get her done the best. It's our habit to be kind. We live by the golden rule. Problems we don't seek to find, hunting troubles for a fool. When one lives by lessons learned, a smoother path you can tread. You enjoy the perks you've earned and golden years, as was said.
In the west and gradually moved further west. But the time spent on the ranch kind of stuck with us, and we've always loved the Western music and have recently got more involved in the Western poetry. And there are many topics that are popular in both of these venues, and we enjoy them all. But I got to thinking, there are a few things and people that we ignore a bit. We don't put them in our hero category. So I'd like to share a few thoughts about unsung heroes of the West. A hero is a person who does good deeds. He averts disaster or a rescue leads. But his real measure is in the way he's sold. The stature of a hero is in a tale well told. I'd like to present some worthy of the name who are seldom entered in the hero game. The romance of their stories was not the best, although they surely helped to settle the West. And one of those heroes I've named the Cowboy hero. We've heard the tales of how the West was won by heroes walking tall. Where Western cowboys rode, great deeds were done. We didn't hear it all. In legends of the West, strong cowboys rode on horses breathing fire. Although upon firm ground they sometimes strode, if circumstance was dire. Our hero came to cowboys' aid, 'cause hurtin' feet are hell. Of ground-bound perils they were not afraid. They chose their boots right well. Rocks and thorns didn't hurt those cowboys a bit. Snakes found those cowboys tough. Behind cows, even they stepped in it. Boots protected them enough. If on the ground a cowboy must give chase to critter or villain, and his barefoot steps on a cactus face, on his ass he's spilling. If ornery horses cowboys chose to ride and spurs were hanging loose, they would make no dent on that horse's hide, score one for that cayuse. We heard the tales of cowboys behind the rocks to ambush outlaw bands. Now rocks are not kind to feet clad in socks, and cussin' would tip their hands. We should give our hero a great big hand, 'cause we surely give a hoot that the foundation upon which we stand is really the cowboy boot. Another little hero that we shouldn't forget is the frying pan. It is easy to be an eager fan of the good age-old cast iron frying pan. The frying pan was at its useful best as it made its sure way throughout the West. It was considered necessary gear, especially when a mealtime was near. It kept its safe place on many a load when countless other things fell by the road. As a tool, that iron pan was versatile. Western settlers found it well worthwhile. With that tool, they could fry, boil, stew, or bake bacon, beans, biscuits, beef, or rattlesnake. As that iron pan hit the open range, campfire cooking made a very big change. More foods and their flavors came into use. One could shut out the ash and save the juice. A beautiful sight for most any man was his woman at the stove with her pan. But he better know how to say, yes, dear, for that pan as a weapon was to fear. Okay, we can quit with that.